Good
Morning.
All right, we're doing our April monthly grocery shopping trip. So we spent $640 last month that I can account for because certain things were geared towards his trip in that video post today.
Yeah.
So super excited about sharing that trip with you guys.
Sorry, it was a month late. I died for 2 weeks and then was, busy in life, but I'm better now.
A month late. The one that posted today was literally last weekend.
Oh, that's right. It was only 3 weeks late. The one posting today was my birthday trip.
Yes. We already posted the
That's right. I forgot. I went up last weekend.
But so we actually have a Texas trip next weekend, so we don't make meals for that. And I did a lot of easy meals because it's starting to warm up. We had 2 90-degree days last week.
And it's supposed to be 84 today.
Yeah.
Also, you may notice, probably not, but we're at a different Sam's. She's drugged me over to the other side of town today. We're going to a different Sam's. I tried to get her to a different Aldi. She said no. I tried a different Walmart. She said no. So we're going to drive back to the normal side of town after we go here, and then we're going to go to the Tanger outlets to get my shoes.
We're not driving all the way back over there and then driving back. We're in a big shopping center. We can find something to do till it
11.
opens. But this we're doing the next 2 weeks because that did work out really well of buying the second half of the month's produce when we needed it, or at least the 2 weeks later. And one of the reasons why we were $40 over is I did not account for the fact that our kid was on spring break.
Yeah.
So I had to go buy him food.
Rude.
But we're having pork chops this week. We're having a bunch of easy meals.
So we're getting a big pork loin that I'll chop up into chops, and then we'll freeze the remainder of. Save a bunch of money that way versus buying pre-chopped chops.
Yeah. And then lots of easy meals. We're still living on deer meat. So we did kind of an inventory, a short little inventory of what we still had. And we probably have, 10 packs of already ground up that we could see.
I think we have, by my estimate, we have 10 pounds of already ground. And then we still have about 24 pounds of unground.
Right.
That will still need to be processed.
And I still think that there's bags of fajita and stew meat that's fallen in the bottom.
Yeah.
Because we had a whole bunch of those, and I haven't used those in a couple of months. So I think they're just falling in the bottom. And then he got a really good deal on tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. Our grocery store does like scratch and dent vegetables every day, stuff that's kind of getting close to expiring or not expired because it's fresh produce. But it's like bruised up, banged up. I got more bell peppers. They had bags of 3 bell peppers for $1, but I got another 3 packs of bell peppers. They had a bunch of tomatoes that we froze whole. Just took Roma tomatoes and put them in the freezer. And ideally you thaw those, cook them, skin comes right off of them, and you make sauce. So we're gonna see how that works out.
Yep.
But yeah, anytime I see a good deal on that stuff, it's $1 a bag, whatever they put in the bag, and it's almost always been good enough that we just chop it up and freeze it or whatever, and it's great for whenever we need it. We have to get some restock stuff this month.
We do. We have to do laundry because I did not individually count those laundry tabs, but I don't think we'll make it through the month. And we have to get dish tabs because once again we won't make it through the month. We'll make it through half the month of April, so we're talking 3.5 months on that stuff.
Pretty good deal. That's working out.
For it's $20 for the laundry, and I want to say it's $12 for the dish tabs, but
we'll find out here in a few minutes.
We'll find out here in a little bit. And what
else you got on the menu for the next 2 weeks? What are we eating these first 2 weeks?
Kielbasa and cabbage. I tried to plan easy stuff because we've been working on the house at night, and plus it's getting hot, and I'd hate to turn on the oven if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, garlic parm meatloaf, black bean burritos, creamy parm steak and sweet corn. Now, when I say steak and fajitas, that's all made with deer meat. We just cut it up like steak.
Yeah.
So
I did have a steak for my birthday. It was really good. I love beef. But all right, we're rambling. we're going to get in this store and get started. We're going to go get me some Crocs today. And we're going to cause some trouble, possibly overthrow a smaller world government. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll see you inside.
That sounds like fun.
If you ever shop tomatoes, just know, if you can find the ones that already have tomatoes on them, they're going to be your best bet. These are the 15 bucks. There's a bunch more over there. We bought strawberry plants last year that already had strawberries on them. Did great. Love that when I can buy something, take it home, and in a week, it's already got stuff I can harvest. So what do we got? Got 130 packs. Come in 2 65-pack boxes. 15 cents per load. And it lasted us the entirety of the first quarter of the year. And we got a couple weeks left on them, which is great. That's at 15 cents a load. That's real hard to beat.
Yeah.
So now we just got to find the laundry tabs. All right, so there we go. Found the dishwasher pads. And $14.98, 13.7 cents a load. 110 of them, so that's another over 3 months. So what we had been buying was $9.99. $9.98 at Walmart
78.
for 78 pods. So this works out better. That comes out to like 24 cents, 26 cents, and these are 13 cents. So love that. Getting our dishes done for super cheap. It's the advantage to shopping at Sam's is you're buying them in bulk and you're getting bulk discounts, and they're kind enough to give me the unit price so we don't have to calculate that ourselves, which I also love. Do we need some fluffy alpacas? Fluffy alpacas? No, we don't need alpacas. All right, I was just checking. All right, mid-store update. We're shopping for chicken right now, but we got pods, carrot, lots of vegetables again. Great to buy vegetables here. Got a pork loin that we're going to chop up into a whole bunch of pork chops. And then we got sandwiches for lunch, because this is the stuff they made yesterday, so it's on sale right now, and they sell them by the pound. So we got 5 chicken salad sandwiches on croissants that we're going to grab some chips from a gas station somewhere or another. And that'll be lunch today while we're out and about. Probably spend $13. I've tried to talk you into buying it
Really?
before.
No,
Yeah.
you haven't.
At Christmas, while we were in Texas, this last year, I wanted to buy a whole box. Look at this. Her favorite wine. We can actually just buy one bottle for $9.98. $4 cheaper than buying said bottle at Walmart. You want a bottle? Of course she doesn't. The woman will never invest in her own happiness. It's ridiculous. All right, finished our first store. That took an hour and a half. We spent $238.92.
Minus everybody else's stuff.
Minus
We
all the
got
other stuff.
for other people.
But she did buy some things for herself. Let's work through it together, because she didn't put her things on the shopping list this time to make me look
I
bad.
did not.
So she got herself the new Alani
Our
lime
local
slush.
store doesn't have them, and they're $1.50 here.
They're $1.50 a can here. She loves them, and they're $3 at our store at home. So she got, what else? We got snacks for the little one,
Yeah, and
We got-
these snacks.
and we got these snacks.
But we can also eat these.
Yeah, we got another bottle of Bloom because it's on sale for
12
stupid
bucks.
cheap. So then she got some shampoo and conditioner.
So I normally buy the super cheap stuff. And I mean, this may do the exact same thing, but we're out of winter. But he could even attest that the shampoo and conditioner that I bought would get kind of solid in the cold, because our bathroom gets so cold.
It just had so much water in it.
Yeah.
So, and then we bought lunch as well. And we got energy drinks for our oldest. He's not a teenager anymore. We got the protein shakes.
So we also bought this, but I make my son pay for it because he works in a shop where he gets a lot of metal on him, because he grinds down metal, and his clothes reek even after I wash them. So I buy this, and it makes it smell better.
So we're doing okay so far. We're about to go look for me some Crocs, get the stuff in the car. I'm having a good time. I hadn't had anything extra at this store. Also, we tried to buy...
Pickles.
Oh, and she bought a jar of pickles to snack on. We also tried to buy the big bottle of Old Spice Swagger for our youngest, because that's like 2 years supply of soap for him, and it was sold out because they're on sale this week.
If you watched our video last month, we thought we bought it. But it was actually shampoo and conditioner that we bought, and we didn't find out until he used it at home. And I was like, well, I won't be buying shampoo and conditioner for him for a while, but now we have to buy him soap.
But he's just been using shampoo and conditioner as body wash.
No,
so.
he has his backup because we keep the Axe one for travel.
Teenage boys stink. All right, well, we made a quick pit stop at Five Below to get her Milestone water bottle. She's been working to lose some weight this year, getting ready for the cruise. She's lost 13 pounds so far. And yeah, she got herself a new water bottle today.
I wanted one with the marks, but I have taken consideration it needs to fit in the holder in the car. And I need to be able to easily drink out of it because right now I use like a Yeti cup, like a thermos type cup with a straw. But yay, it's incentives.
And now I'm going to go spend some of my birthday money and check out the Crocs outlet here at the Tanger Outlets, or Premium Outlets, here in Tulsa. It's down here in Jinx. Yeah, Tanger's the one in Texas. But yeah, haven't been out here before. I guess there's all sorts of good stuff in here. My Crocs that I want, I'm just getting the black generic Crocs unless I see something really cool. But they're $34.95 on Amazon. So if it's not cheaper here, then we'll just order them.
Had you not left them,
yeah.
Take a look.
Well, no, those needed to be replaced. They were pretty beat. I'd had them for like 4 years, 5 years. The dog had eaten them. They were pretty rough. But yeah, I'm excited to get me some new clogs. All right, well, we made it back to the car. Picked myself a new hat up at the Grunt Style store because it is more expensive to buy Crocs at the Crocs outlet store than it is from Crocs directly on Amazon. So we're just going to order the Crocs on Amazon. Got our picnic lunch here. We picked up a discounted pack of chicken salad croissants at Sam's, and we were going to get some chips, but we didn't. So got me a Liquid Death Dr. Death. It's sparkling water flavored to taste like Dr. Pepper, and they're wonderful. And she's got some water still, I think, left over. So no, she bought Alani. That's right. So anyway, we're gonna have some lunch, then we're headed off to Aldi next. All right, guys, I messed up. I parked at Aldi, or not Aldi, but at Atwoods, so we could pick up feed because everything needs feed this week, and I parked right here. But she managed to not buy any plants. I didn't, however.
We have trees.
I got an apple tree and a peach tree. So my goal, my hope is to end up with 4 to 6 trees in that corner back behind the house where the garden used to be. Definitely think it's big enough for 4, but I think I can get 6 in there.
Yeah.
But I already have a peach and it's doing great, and I got another peach and an apple back here, and then I'll either want a plum or a pear to go back there.
And these were only 20.
And these are $20. They're great. They're not as big as some of the other ones, but these are both already leaving, and the apple has already got flowers on it. So theoretically, it'll produce fruit this year.
Maybe.
So that's pretty cool. Somebody's dog. Lots of dogs out today.
Yes.
It's gorgeous outside. A little windy, but the weather's beautiful right now. Everybody just got out of church. So we got a stack of bags of feed back there. We had to get a new water bowl for the chickens to use. And now we're going to go finish grocery shopping. All right. We have made it to the Aldous. She's already shopping. I had to make pit stop. So one of the interesting things we have on the menu this month is a charcuterie board for dinner. So we're going to have some cheese. We got some olives. Got some grapes. Got some feta cheese. Some hummus. We're going to get some crunchy crackers. And yeah, we're going to be fancy Greek people for dinner. So that'll be pretty cool.
You were talking about wanting to do something very similar for breakfast option, were you not?
Yeah, I want to start doing, once the garden comes in, Balkan breakfasts, where you're just eating
same concept.
feta cheese and just raw vegetables basically for your breakfast. With a little bit of kefir. So let's see here. Picking me up some beer, and no, we want the crunchy, like the wheat thin ones, thin wheats, the bottom down there. Or the pita.
It says tomato basil. We don't want that.
Yeah.
We want regular.
Alright. We made it out of Aldi. $187 for. Forgot to film a clip with a whole basket that was full for whatever reason. But we're doing pretty good. We got a ham that was on sale. And she was telling me that the pork loin, we're using it for dinner tonight. And then the rest of that pork loin, which would be at least 2 meals worth of pork chops, will be for next month.
Oh no, it'll be like 4 more meals.
Yeah, so
we make 5 or 6 meals out of that pork loin because there's just 3 of us now.
that's true. So that's great news. The ham that we just bought because it was on sale is going to be for next month. So we're doing pretty good. She's rewriting the list now because there was a bunch of stuff we found there that was cheaper than it will be over here. So we're about to go. We actually have to go look at some soil, and I got to get some mulch to put down on top of these trees that I just bought to get them in the ground today because they're in great shape. So we want to keep them that way and get them in the ground and get them wet here pretty quick. It's 1:52, so we're doing really well on time also, which is good. Anyway,
we started really early. We left the house at like 8:15.
We did. Yeah, we got on the road early, which is good. So anyway, going good so far. We're going to cause some havoc here in Walmart. Well, I managed to find us the loudest cart Walmart has ever owned. We got dog food and pellets, some clearance gloves, soaps, and some more protein shakes. I've been subbing my breakfasts with a protein shake every morning at work.
Because his teeth were falling apart for a few weeks. And
Yeah.
he couldn't eat.
Yeah, I had a gum infection, so it made it kind of difficult to eat. So I started eating them, and I really liked them. So now I'm not eating breakfast in the morning at work and just having a 130 calorie breakfast shake. So that's pretty cool. I already got beer. We don't need anything on this aisle. Oh, she needs water packets. Never mind. I know why. So we're doing good. Haven't been too bad here at Walmart. We figured out what soil we're going to buy to supplement the gardens. And then I'm picking up some mulch as well so I can get the trees in the ground and set up. So, I don't know. We're flying through here. Alrighty. We've made it to checkout.
Here, hold your hand, throw
We
it
didn't
away.
do great. Got a little bit of everything. Also got some pellets so I can do some cooking. And dog food for our extremely picky dog and cat. Because our cat only eats dog food and both of them will only eat the little bitty kibble. They won't eat big stuff. So they're pretty good. We got through here in about 40 minutes. It's pretty good for us. Oh, she just double scanned something. Now we're gonna need help. Oh no. Alright. Well, we gotta get all this unloaded still and put away. We got it home, we got it in the house. Spent $575 today on groceries for the month. A little bit over the $450 goal. Also got everything for the chickens, the rabbits. Chickens got feed and treats. Got rabbit food. Got dog food over here. We had to get pellets for the grill. Had to get mulch for the trees because I also bought 2 trees. So it was a busy trip. And we went over to Grunt Style. So we're going to get this stuff unloaded so we can show you all the cool stuff we bought. And we're going to get this put away. And I got pork chops and asparagus to make for dinner. Okay, so we spent a bit more than we planned to, but we got a ton.
We got a ton.
So,
and after pulling everything out, this is the most meat we've bought since we started this. So, but we are gonna spend way less the 2 weeks because I think we only needed like 5 things that we didn't get this time around, like coleslaw and a few other things that will normally so normally he has cottage cheese all month, but I didn't buy the big one because it takes up a lot of space, and I noticed we weren't using near as much as the big one was like going into the next month. And that's not really like
ideal,
and he said it was spoiling, like if he left it out in his lunchbox too long. It's just too long of a time period. So we bought some smaller containers to see how that's going to work. And I can always buy more. But the goal was $450 this to get most of everything, and then $150 the second 2 weeks of the month to just replenish produce, which is like fruit and whatever we didn't want to go bad. I'm not going to need $150. We got almost 95% of everything. So I won't need that $150. So we're just going to make the adjustments in the budget. And we got some treats. We've been learning to treat ourselves. We're now in a point that we can buy name brand things and things that we physically like, not having to buy the cheapest of everything, even though we still do. Like the Alani's. These are my favorite. I can't always find them. Our local store doesn't always have them.
And they're $1.50 a can when you buy them in that case.
Right, versus the $3. So this is saving me money, but it definitely, Lonnie gets into a lump some extra line on our budget, and this was factored into our grocery budget. So we may be a little more over, but we can make the adjustments if we decide that we want to add those comfort treats in the long run.
And it's also worth noting we got all the things that we're not going to buy again for 3 months, like the tabs, the dish tabs, the laundry tabs, her shampoo and conditioner, the Youngest soap, her body wash, I think a toothpaste. We bought the giant olive oil. We usually buy the little bottles. We bought the giant one this time, so we don't have to deal with that for a while.
Which is 3 times the cost.
We re-upped on flours, 25 pounds of flour, and our stupid dog's dog food.
And we bought the ham.
This is not for this month. It was just on sale, so we bought it. We bought a giant pork loin and 10 pounds of chicken. We normally wouldn't have bought either of those. We got a bunch of sausage, Italian sausage, and then we got some kielbasa and some chicken sausage for your lunches. Bunch of beans. I see potatoes, carrots. There's a cabbage there, some salad, asparagus, onions, lettuce, Brussels sprouts. All in all, we're eating pretty well doing this monthly.
We eat healthier now than we did beforehand, I feel.
And we were already eating pretty healthy. And we always have eaten pretty healthy. We eat a lot of whole food. So there's not a ton of processed going on besides our chicken fries. There's some frozen veggies in there. Mm-hmm. There's some Easter Bunny ice cream pops in there. Those are a little bit processed. A little bit of processing going on there. We got a bunch of crackers and stuff because we have the charcuterie as well as for the nephew to eat. There's some water adders. She got these for the nephew to try out. This was pretty good. She got some green bean things somewhere or another. Those thingies.
And the protein shakes, like we had mentioned earlier, we got 2 sets, and then we also bought them. And this is not something we're accustomed to buying. So this is one of the things that these are more expensive when you compare to what we buy for breakfast items. Because this replaces his breakfast throughout the month. So it's just going to be one of those, I may have to adjust, or we may have to go to some cheaper meals to make up for it if that's really what we want to do. I'd rather add the money for him to have stuff like this versus take away money from
everything else.
The whole meal as a whole.
Also, we found these ice sugar cookie creamers from Aldi for 99 cents a piece. So that was cool. So, but I think all in all, I got some clearance gloves. And the nephew got some shoes. So we bought some stuff that wasn't on the menu, on the docket, but that's okay.
Normal.
We also got 2 spices because we don't believe in seasoning in this house, so we only bought 2 things. Just garlic powder.
Where's the new stuff? Let's show that real fast. Go ahead.
Hang on. So let's see. You're in that bag right there.
Oh.
No, we season. We have all sorts of stuff. Just for clarity, it's all up there, and then this nifty little whatever this thing is. It's full too. But we went to the Backwoods Convention yesterday, and we went to Kansas the week before, and we bought a bunch up there as well.
We went to Missouri.
Missouri,
we didn't go
not
to Kansas. See
Good.
that? See our previous video for that? No, this is all the stuff from
that's all the stuff from Kansas. This is Missouri. This is all the freebies from the hotel room at Bass Pro in Missouri that we went to last weekend.
Okay, so of course, we stop in any seasoning stuff. You can catch us for olive oil, wine, and seasonings at any vendor thing. But this is called Sage and Spice. It's actually a local company. So Damien got Smoke and Roasted. This was really good. We got Master Steak. This is very peppercorny. We bought one when we were in Missouri that had tarragon in it. So it is very... So it's going to say steak and pork chop. It would be in one of the reusable ones we get from the market.
Yeah, who knows? It's up here somewhere.
It's next to the honey.
That says pizza. Oh, that one. Well, that says egg and fry.
Then the one next to the pizza one.
Oh, goodness.
But those are all...
So many options. But we have tons of seasonings up there that we bought.
And then Urban Legend. Which is also was really, really good.
Yeah, I really liked this one.
So yeah, no, we're heavily good.
We're good in the seasoning department. We also got my 2 trees, which you can just see right there. I gotta go put in the ground. So.
No, all in all, we did great. We do have some lovely treats. We're attending a graduation party next weekend in Texas, and it is for my niece, and she loves these cherry bombs that I make. So we're making some for the table and as well for her to eat. So yeah, maraschino cherries and Oreos are not normally on our grocery list, but they were this time.
So all in all, it was a good trip.
Yep.
We got more busyness. There won't be a video from next weekend because we're just going down to Texas to visit. But at some point in the next couple weeks, I have to do an update video. As you can see, I got all this closed in and trimmed out up there. Finally, it looks so nice. We've redone our pantry and added a tankless water heater in there. So I need to show you guys that. The rabbits got bred this morning. Yesterday morning. So we'll have baby rabbits coming in short order.
This is their first round of it, the girls. So we're gonna see. I have high hopes. They did exactly what they were supposed to do.
No. The chickens are out free roaming. They're upset because they've already eaten their seeds for the day. So all in all, it's been good. But anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.